Hi, my name is Salman Amir, and in this Jugar second lesson, we will take a look how to add a multiple languages that doesn't exist or possible or built in ExtendScript or in After Effects. Like we can add our maternal language or any language we want. So here I have prepared a short example for you. The current language is selected to English. I have here two languages, English and Urdu. And English, you see the color red, blue, green, and then select. These are the radio buttons. If I switch to the language to Urdu, all the UI element name text are changed. This is the red, blue, and green. But the language is changed, so it changed according to their language. So as you can see, if I English and Urdu, here I am using the stack method again. If you watch this tutorial, imported images and icon into script, so in this I used a stacking method. So you can also apply the stacking method to this for creating this type of multi-language script. So let me show you the code. The code is very simple. Here I have the main window. The main window type is palette, and I set the orientation to column, and then I add a drop down list outside the group of this main user elements or the elements of this. So I add this drop down into this main window. As you can see, here is win.add is adding to, and currently we have two languages, English and Urdu, and we have the master group, and the master group orientation is set to stack. But if I change into like row and run this and go to my After Effects, as you can see here we have this English, but this is not showing this space because this is for the another language. If I switch this one, English will be hide and this Urdu will be show, because we set in our this function function, as you can see, drop down on change function, and if the drop down selection is equal to 0, because drop down selection starts from 0, and if it's 0, 0 means the English, the first element item should be 0 because it's in the array. The items are in the array and array start from 0. So I set the group English.visible is equal to true, so this group English will be true. And the adding of elements are very easy. You first create a stacking group, and then inside create a group for each language, and the all elements should be added into this group English. So as you can see, this English group, this static stack added into this group English, and this group English is added to the master group stacker. This is my stacker group. I can stack. If I set this to again the stack, save and run this again, you can see I have switched to Urdu. It's showing. So in function I have set that if the user select the selection 0, which means the English, because it's in the array start from 0, and the English should be visible and the Urdu should be false. This should be false and this should be show. And if the drop down selection is equal to 1, means this Urdu, then show this piece of code. Like we assume the group English.visible was false, this group should be false, because the all elements in this group and this group, and this group is false visibility, then the all elements are invisible, and this Urdu.visible is equal to true. So this group visibility is equal to true, or it will be visible, and the all elements are also, because these are elements we are added into this group Urdu. So the adding, I have prepared a short example. Let me show you the translated, the color. I have just Google translate this in 4 languages, the French and the Arabic and Urdu, English. The English and Urdu is added, and as you can see, the name is also I have changed into its relative language. So the adding is very simple. You need to just select this one, the last language of your elements or group, and then press Ctrl D. Ctrl D, we have this one copy, and we want to add the second to this French. So I'm copying this, Ctrl C, and the command should be for to word, and then select this all and just type here, or just press the Ctrl F to find in a place window, or just in the edit and find and replace window. So here we have this find section. In find text, we should add this name, group Urdu. So not just Urdu, because if you want to into the French, we type just to U, R and D, because these all consist the URD, and this URD. We want to just change this into like French, FRE, for example, and the search where the current selection, and then click on replace all. So we have changed every group Urdu name to URD to the FRE, like French. Now we need to add some elements that related or translated items. So in French, the color is this. I just translate, I use the Google translator. If it's not correct, then correct by yourself. Control C or Command C on Mac, and Control V to paste. And in red, now red, and in blue, paste blue. Then last one is green, and then our selection or select button. Control V. Now we need to add, also define our drop down name. So in drop down, we need to add here, just here, one comma, and then in string we add our name of the language, and then Control S for save. And we didn't assign a functionality yet, but first check this if it's working or not. It will not work. It will just show this name, the French. So if I run this, As you can see, now I have the French language also, but it is asking the select language because in the if else statement it is not defined French. So I have added the else section here, and it currently the script is knowing this as the user didn't select any language. So in else if statement we have to just select this piece of code and press Ctrl D. So we have another drop down selection. This time 1 change to 2, and then now we have the 3, the third one also, and its visibility is currently to false. Now we need to define this also. So copy this last line, Ctrl C, and we need to define in every condition now, and these two should be false because we want this here Urdu, and in this we want for like it should be true. It should be true, and the rest are false. So I save this, and if I run again, English, we have Urdu and the French. As you can see, we have added these successfully. But if the main working or the functionality is this stacking, so if I change it to row or column again, then it will be showing like this: English for the English space, and this one is the Urdu space, and this one is the French space, and like this stacking. And stacking will stack these elements or group into one UI section. And now we need to just we have one more language in Arabic, so add this also. So I am just again same method, selecting the last one and press the Ctrl D, and we have this French UI group also, and I'm changing this to like Arabic. This section is for Arabic. Save this and make a selection again, and now this time and press Ctrl F, and it's find in place window. Now we need to change the FRE to this FRE name to it's Arabic, so ARAB Arab, and search where current selection, replace all. 15 changes are made, and now we need to change the every string value or the text. So in color, what is it, this, copy this, paste. You can add any language you want by this method. This one is blue. Oh, I forget this one. Control C, Control V, and then the green one. and then last our button text, the select button, and save this. And now we need to add also into the drop down, so comma, and in string we need to define the name of the language and pick the language name Arabic or Arabi, Control C and Control S. And in function we need to define again this, copy this code and paste it to every if condition, select into the false, and here also false, and just make a selection of the last braces of else if, select from here to here, from else if to the closing brackets of this, and press Ctrl D. And now we have this defined for French, so now we need to add the 3. Selection is 3, then group Arab is true, and the rest are should be false. The rest should be false. And now if I run this, again, and we have Arabic also. As you can see, we have showing this Arabic, in French, in Urdu, and in English. I hope you find this class useful and you learn new, and thanks for watching.